mother always, that was, yeah, my mom always said that.
Have a smile when you
Yeah, sure. You know
What, like a
that-
frown?
put a
A
smile.
frown or a smile? A smile. Oh, no, on your face, I know, but I didn't know what
I
the.
understand everything perfectly, and I was learning German. This is why, but speak, I cannot speak.
Wait, I told you. Okay, will you remind me after? I'm not going to tell this story publicly, but remind me to tell you a very funny Yiddish story afterwards with my husband.
Okay.
Using the wrong Yiddish word, I will tell you the story.
Okay.
I will tell you. It was like his most mortifying moment ever. My husband's not Jewish. So anyway, remind me after. It's a very funny story. Here we are. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for coming, guys. Try is biking in Canada, I believe. So you get me today. What I've been talking about this week is there's this teaching in the scriptures in the yoga philosophy that talks about this sort of mental, I don't know what to call it, mechanism that we have, a mental, like an inherent capacity that we have. It's called in Sanskrit, Mayiya Mala. Mala means veil. And what it is the differentiating factor of our psyche. So in other words, the way that we look out into the world and say, I am this and you are that. Right? I am me and you are you, and a tree is a tree and a cat is a cat. And so it's the way that we label things and categorize things. And this is a necessary thing. We need to understand what things are and how they are in relation to us and different from us and similar to us and all of those things. The problem with it happens when we start to so overly identify with the surface level things of this is who I am. So finish the sentence, I am, with any number of words that can come after that. And all of those words are limiting factors. They make us one thing and not something else. And when we start to identify with the I am, then it becomes an us and them situation, right? It becomes a me and not you situation. And at the extreme level, so it's always fascinating to me, you guys, when I'm teaching a particular concept, that the world seems to often mirror it to me. So I've been teaching this since I teach, one theme all week. I changed the sequence a little bit, but I sort of talk about the same thing for the whole week. And all week, all of a sudden, all that's coming up is the us and the them. We're seeing it everywhere, right? In the most violent and horrible ways that people do that. This is me and this is you, and the extreme of what that can turn into when we do the us and the them. And that's where we're at in the world, For me, the yoga practice and what's so powerful about yoga practice, a lot of things, but it's the space to come into shared space where we can see we're all different, whatever those words that came after I am, they're all different for all of us. Maybe some are similar or the same, but we can come into this space and we can sort of soften out of the surface of things and into the parts of ourselves that feel connected, that feel that we are part of this one humanity rather than, a race or a religion or a political leaning or whatever, you name it, any of the ways that we separate ourselves. We can come into this space with people who are all those different things and all together say, no, we're going to connect deeper. One of my teachers teaches this concept, this idea of Mayiya Mala, as if you imagine like a landmass, a giant landmass, that is covered in water and mountains. What do you see above the surface? You see the mountain peaks. And so if you were looking at it from the surface, from a boat, from the sky, what do you see? You see islands. You see these separate things. And if you never take the time to go beneath the surface, then you think there's islands. But they're not. They are, just like we are who we are. We are individual. I am teacher, mother, white, Jewish, whatever, all the things that I am. I am not those things, but I am also deeper than that. And we all are deeper than that. And so yoga, to me, and on the highest level, is the dive beneath the surface, of who we feel ourselves to be and understand ourselves to be. And not that it's not part of our story, it is. It's part of the narrative. We are who we are, but we are so much more than that. And when we can do that, when we can come into a space like this and in a safe space, explore the ways that we are connected to, of course, the people we love and the people that are really different from us that we love, but also the people that are really different from us that we really don't like. Because when we can do that in here, we can do it out there. So let's be clear. This is not to say everyone's equal. It is not to say we are condoning horrible things people do. No way. People do terrible things. It's not okay. It's not to say we all have to agree. It's not to say we all have to be the same. But the idea is that we understand, we soften a little bit when we let go of the judgments and the categorizing. We soften, and that has an effect on us. When we pass judgment on someone else, it doesn't affect them, it affects us. When we hold on to anger or hatred, it affects us. It doesn't affect that other person that you hate. They don't care. I mean, maybe they do. Maybe they do a little bit. But who is that poisoning? It's poisoning your own heart. And so that's the work on it, right? It's can I let go of those things for myself? Can I remember that I am deeper than just the I am? I am the layers and the layers beneath the surface. So that's the invitation for the practice today. So let's just take a moment and dive into that space inside of ourselves. So as we close our eyes, sit up tall. You can sit with your back to the chair if that's more comfortable, or you can sit forward if you want to make your back muscles turn on a little bit more. But as we close our eyes and we close out, what we see, we can attune more deeply beneath the surface. So let the outer layers of your being soften a little bit. All the I ams, all the labels, all the roles that we play, our jobs, who we are in our relationships, and connect to the ever-present love, consciousness, whatever you call that, self, the higher self. Tap into that. Connect to that inside yourself. And then join your hands together in front of your heart. Lots of reasons we chant in our practice. One of them is simply to just join our voices together and remember that we're not in it alone. We're in it together. So let's start together. We'll just chant one Om to begin the practice. If you'd like to join, take a deep breath in. Om. Head bow to your heart, honoring yourself, uniqueness, the individualness of yourself, and yet also that part of yourself that is ineffably, infinitely woven into the fabric of humanity. And then as you inhale, lift your head, take your arms out wide to the sides. Good. And then on your next inhale, turn your palms to the sky and lift your chest, lift your head a little bit, tip your chin up. That's it. And then as you exhale, round your shoulders forward, let your spine round, let your head release, turn your thumbs down, head down. And then inhale, palms up, shoulders back, heart lifting and open. Exhale, hands down, thumbs down, head down, out. And just like that again, inhale, lengthen the front of your body. Exhale and lengthen the back of your body. Come up to a neutral spine and then take your hands behind your head, and we're going to do the same thing, just a little more stretch for the chest. So as you inhale, widen your elbows out more, lift through your chest. As you exhale, draw your elbows together. You can let your head drop down. Don't pull on your neck, but you can let your hands be a little bit of a weight to stretch the back body. Then as you inhale, open up. Yeah, elbows wide, chest lifting. Exhale, elbows together, head releasing. One more time. Inhale, open up, and exhale, and right. Come up to neutral. No one else has feet on blocks. I was going to say feet off blocks. If your feet are on blocks, take them off. Move Wendy over so I can see better over here. Okay, then feet on the floor. We're going to hold the seat. Scooch towards the edge of your seat and hold the seat back behind you. Good. Roll your shoulders back so your chest is lifting up, broaden across your collarbones. That's it. And then lift up your right knee towards your chest, but try to do it without leaning back. So lift your knee and then bring that knee down. And then lift the other knee and then bring it back down. If you need to lean back a little, it's okay, but try to get more of the movement in the legs. Good. And then foot down. And then other knee up and foot down. Good. One more each side. Knee up and down. And last one. Up and down. Okay, good. Now bend your elbows. Squeeze your elbows in behind you. Puff your chest up. Lift your chest. Good. Now lean back a little bit. You can actually slide your hands down if that's more comfortable and try lifting both feet up. Squeeze your legs together. That's it. Shoulders back. Heart lifting. Good. Exhale. Put your knees back, feet back down. One more like that. Take a moment. Lean back a little bit. Squeeze your elbows in behind you. Squeeze your legs together. Rock back. Lift both knees. If it's too much, just do one knee and then the other. Breathe where you are. Don't hold your breath. That's it. And then exhale. Release your feet down. Take your forearms onto your thighs. Let your head release. Let your shoulders relax. If it's more, if you want to take it a little deeper, you can slide your forearms in front of your shins and come into a little bit of a deeper forward bend, letting your head and your neck soften and relax. Once again, close your eyes. Connect inwards, deeper than the surface. Feel how the breath just guides you there. As soon as we turn to the breath, we turn to that space within us. All right, inhale and come on up. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Take your chair. We're going to turn the chair. So come up and turn it so that the chair is on the mat and your feet can be on the mat. Yeah. Yeah, so have some space in front of the seat of the chair so your feet can be out in front of you. Okay. All right, here's what we're doing. Just watch me for a second. We're going to go into a little back, and you can do this holding the chair seat, or you can hold the chair arms. I think it's better to hold the seat. So similar thing, we're working on this just heart opening, chest opening feeling, so front body opening. So you want to tone your belly, you want to tone the muscles between your shoulder blades, and then we're going to work to lift the hips, maybe a little bit, maybe a lot, and then take the hips back down. That's the movement. So hold the chair, get your feet out in front of you a little bit. That's it. And maybe hip distance apart, so you have a little bit of a wider base. Good. Feel your feet on the floor and press especially to the big toe side of your feet. So inner edge of your feet, the base of your big toe, the inner heel. That's it. Then lean back a little bit, bend your elbows. All right, here's a throwback. Somebody was just talking about the 80s being vintage. Was that in this class or last class? The 80s is vintage now. That's how long ago. Remember the mud flap girl on the truck thing? Remember the mud flap girl? Mm-hmm. Yeah, do the mud flap girl. You guys remember the mud flap girl. On the truck, remember, you drive behind on the mud flap girl? The mud flap girl. Mud flaps. But remember the girl on the back of the mud flap? Do mud flap girl. I have a teacher who calls this pose mud flap girl. Okay, so your chest is lifting, right? There's a broadness in the collarbones. Then push into your hands, lift your hips any amount. Make your neck neutral. Good. Exhale, let your hips lower back down. Press to your feet. Bend your elbow, lean back a little bit, lift your hips. Exhale, slowly lower down. We're going to do one more. Plant your feet, feel your feet on the floor. Make your legs do some of the work here, not just your arms. Elbows back, shoulders back, lift your hips, neck nice and long. Good. Exhale, release your hips back. Good. Step your feet wide apart and then fold forward, hands towards the floor. If the hands don't want to reach the floor, just go elbows onto your knees, hands to the floor. I don't think I told you guys to get blocks, so I'm going to bring you a block. We're going to just do something with a block. Hopefully, when you have a block at home, you can do without a block. It just gives you a little focal point. Yeah. Okay. So now with your block, you're gonna come upright. You're just gonna hold the block in front. So center yourself on your seat. Good. Stretch your arms out in front of you with the block. Good. Now feel how when you reach forward, the shoulder blades want to round forward and slide off the back. So pull your shoulders back, your armpits back. Yes, good. Try to keep that action. Stretch your arms overhead. If your shoulders are cranky, you can stay it on a sort of diagonal. If you can go all the way up, go all the way up and hug your arms in towards your ears. Good. Now notice how your belly wants to just pop forward. So tone your belly here. Draw your navel towards your spine. On your next exhale, turn everything to the right. Keep your hips level, but twist your upper body. Turn to the right. Turn your arms. Then inhale, center. Twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower your arms down. Roll out the shoulders. We're going to do one or two more of those. When you're ready, arms up. Shoulders back. Inhale. Lift up. Feel how your back wants to arch away from the chair here, right? So tone your belly, tone your abdominal muscles. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, twist to the right. Breathe all your air out, pull your navel to your spine, tone your belly, then just let your belly fill. Inhale, come to center. Big breath in, exhale, twist left, turn everything to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower your arms. Rest your hands on your block, roll out your shoulders. We're going to do one more round of those. Last one, arms in front, hold the block. Shoulders back, tone your belly, arms to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, twist right. Breathe to the bottom of your breath, all the air. Inhale, center. Twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, arms come down. Okay. Set your block down for a moment. Now, keep your chair where it is, but turn and face front. So the chair back is next to you, towards your, so it's going to be to different sides, but the chair back is next to you. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to take a little bit of a deeper twist, so we let the, yeah, then we're all going the same way. That's good. Thank you. That's good. Good. Okay, so we're going to twist to the right. You're going to hold the chair back with both hands. So we did it just using the abdominal muscles. Now we're going to use the arms a little bit. So hold the chair back. Yeah, that's it, Wendy. Take a breath in, lengthen through your spine. As you exhale, let your belly, your spinal muscles do the work first. Feel how your right knee wants to poke forward. No, probably your left knee. Your left knee. Pull your left knee back. Turn your belly more. Now, if you have osteoporosis, take this with a grain of salt. Do not crank your spine into a really deep twist. Not sure if anyone's in that category. And then just work with the breath. As you inhale, lengthen and pull your left knee back. As you exhale, turn your belly a little bit more right. And then inhale again, lengthen, left knee back. Exhale, turn a little bit. Just like a little inner movement. One more time, breathe in. And then twist the inner body, like that higher self, that deepest part of yourself, turn. Good, inhale and face front. We're going to take it into a hip flexor stretch. Stay where you are, scoot a little bit towards the edge of your seat, and then let your outside knee drop down. So it's your left leg. That's it. You can hold the chair back and hold the seat. Yeah, and then walk that leg back. You're going to have cramp. Yeah, yeah. Good. Push your toes down into the floor. You can be on the top of the foot or on the toes. Yeah. Steady breaths. Steady breaths. If it's too intense, bring your knee forward a little bit. If you're looking for more intensity, a deeper stretch, maybe take your knee back a little bit more. Then tone your belly a lot. Draw your navel towards your spine. Good. Tone your pelvic floor, your low belly. Feel like you're pulling your pubic bone up. Shoulders back. One more breath. Okay. Step that foot back in front. Okay, we're going to turn the chair around to the other side. So turn the chair around. You can turn, if you want to turn the other way and not deal with moving the chair, that's fine. If you want to be facing me, then turn the chair. Okay, so first we're sitting in close. So both sit bones on the chair. Yeah. Then we're holding the chair back in each hand. So even just doing that, feel how the right knee wants to creep forward, right? So pull your right knee back so the knees are even. You can have your feet a little separated if that's more comfortable. And then work with your breath here. So lengthen up. So Wendy, turn a little bit more so you can hold the chair back. So you're holding the back of your chair, if you can. Lengthen up and then twist with your exhale. And then breathe in and get tall. And as you breathe out, pull your right knee back, turn your belly to the left. Breathe in. Right knee back, turn your shoulders to your left. One more breath. Get it, lengthen up tall. Breathe out, turn your head, your gaze over your left shoulder. You can use your hands. Again, don't be gentle with your spine, kind to yourself here, but nice movement through the thoracic spine. Good. Inhale and release your twist. And then scoot to the side. You can hold the chair seat and hold the chair back. Yes. And then walk your right leg back behind you. Cramp. I know this one could be crampy. Sorry. I know, hamstring. So if you're getting that hamstring cramp, go to here. Straighten out the leg for a moment. Yeah. And then maybe try to take it back. Yeah. And be on the toes. What's that?
I'm not good.
No, I don't know. I mean, you're getting all sorts of feelings in there. Who knows? Maybe you're getting a hamstring. Let that knee be heavy towards the floor. That's it. Yeah, get steady. Be heavy on your left thigh and let your right knee be heavy towards the floor. Again, you can walk it back if you're looking for more stretch. You can keep it a little more forward if it's too intense. Tone your belly. One more breath right where you are. Okay, good. And then come back to center. All right, just turn, stay where you are. Just turn in your seat so your feet are on the floor, on the mat. No, that's all. Thank you, Tamara. Okay. We're going to go legs close together here and perch yourself at the edge of your mat. We're going to do one more twist. A chair pose twist, not chair seat twist. Bring your hands to your heart. So thumbs together right towards your breastbone. Lengthen upwards, get tall through your spine. Now, as you exhale, you're going to twist to your right and hook your left elbow. It can go on the inner left knee or the outer right knee. So we're going to come into a seated twist. So left elbow, either inner left knee or outer right knee. Good. And then try to stack your right elbow on top. So the elbow is up. Yeah. Then use that. Push down with your top hand and turn your breastbone, your belly a little bit more in the direction you're going. You got it. You're doing it. That's it. One more breath here. Inhale and come up. Just release your arms for a moment. Let your shoulders relax. Let your legs relax. Take a deep breath. And then over to the other side. So hands to heart. Get steady. Push your sit bones down into your chair. Put your feet down into the floor. And then twist to the other side. We were on different sides, so just make sure you're doing the other side. For most of us, it's right elbow. You can go to the inner right knee or the outer left knee with the right elbow. Stack your top elbow on top. So it's like a straight line from your top elbow down through your arms to your bottom elbow. Push down with your top hand to turn your belly. Bring your thumbs more towards your breastbone. Yeah, that's it. Good. Get some movement in the middle upper back. Okay, inhale and release. You can sit back for a moment, sit back into the chair, turn your palms up, let your shoulders relax, take a deep breath. Okay, we're going to come up to standing now. I love that noise. Bionic, the bionic noise. Yeah, I know. Okay, so we're gonna do just a little gentle standing back bend. Here's what I want you to think about, guys. So just like our minds go in the path of least resistance, you know, we see somebody, we have a label for them, our minds think what they think about that person. Our bodies do the same thing. Our body goes in the path of least resistance. So when we come into front body opening poses, what we sometimes call a back bend in yoga, what tends to happen is we tend to get crunched here because we have more flexibility here, and we tend to get crunched here. So we're going to come into just a gentle standing back bend. What I want you to think about is no creases from your tailbone all the way up to the crown of your head. So take your hands behind your head. If that's problematic, if your shoulder bothers you, you can go hands onto your heart. You can do it this way also. Okay, now make your legs really strong. So tone the muscles of your legs, not so you're locking out your knees, but so that you feel steady on your legs. Tone your butt muscles, your glutes. Feel the muscles along the back of your body fire up. Then get tall, lift up out of your spine. Good, now start to draw your low back towards your belly and your belly towards your low back, and start to lean back a little bit, back. Good, then start to draw your shoulder blades together behind you. Press your head back into your hands. And just try to find a gentle arc all along the whole back of your body, so we're not finding any creases in that back bend. All right, inhale, come on up. Exhale, and release your arms. Roll out your shoulders. Is this making sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like each vertebrae equal and even along the back body. Let's do one more, just standing back bend. Hands behind, you can go hands behind the head, or you can go cactus arms. If you want to go wide with your arms, you can do it that way too. Good, start with your legs, feet on the floor, steady, strong. Stand right where you are, tall in your own strength and your own unique beauty as you straighten your legs. And then begin to open up the front body, open up your heart to seeing the goodness and the uniqueness and the beauty in everyone. As you're leaning back, feel that gentle sweeping curve from your tailbone through your low back, middle back, upper back, into the back of your neck. Good, and inhale, come on back up and release your arms and roll out your shoulders. Okay, watch me for a moment. We're gonna go elbows now onto the chair seat. And here's the movement that we're gonna do. I call these shoulder blade push-ups. So it's a little bit like cat and cow. You can have your knees bent here. If the back of your legs feel tight, you can have your knees bent. Here's the movement. It's shoulder blades on the back, shoulder blades off the back. So you're trying to isolate the upper back muscles. So try that a few times. Elbows onto the chair seat. You can lace your fingers together. Yeah. You can have your feet back a little bit. You can have your knees bent. Take it out of the legs. Have your shoulders right over your elbows. Yeah, everybody looks really good. Okay, then let your chest sink down a little bit. Let the shoulder blades slide towards each other behind you in your upper back. Then push your elbows into the chair and let your upper back out. Yeah, just like that. And then let your chest melt down a little bit. Bring your shoulder blades back and then push the chair away. Yes. Couple more. Just like that. Shoulder blades onto the back. Shoulder blades off the back. Try to bring the movement just into the upper back. Good. And then see if you can just find a place right in between. So you're pushing into the chair. So the muscles underneath the shoulder blades are firing, but the chest feels open also. Your collarbones feel broad. And then look forward towards your wrists or your thumbs, whatever's comfortable. And now rock forward a little bit. Take your head towards the back of the chair. And then rock back. Keep your arms just as they are. Knees can be bent. And then rock forward a little bit. And then rock back a little bit. Yes. Rock forward a little bit. And rock back. And do one more. Rock forward. And rock back. Okay, good. Then bring your feet right underneath your hips parallel. And then reach down for the bottom rung of the chair. Or you can stay on the chair seat. If the back of the legs are really tight, I want you to try to get your legs straight. We're going to come to forward bend. So you can go lower if you want. You can go to the floor if you want. Yep. Legs as straight as you can. So firing up the front of your thigh muscles, your hip flexor muscles to open up the backs of the legs. All right, slowly use your hands. You can bend your knees here, lengthen your spine, and come on all the way up. Okay, we're going to use the chair first, then we'll do some standing abdominals. We did a little bit seated, but we're going to do more standing. So I want your Right hip next to the chair, your right hand on the chair. So let's get that organized. Yeah. Okay, so right hand is on the chair, right hip is next to the chair. So Herb, turn around. Herb, turn around. He doesn't hear me. Turn around. Right hip next to the chair. Turn around. Oh, that is your right hip. Sorry, that is your right hip. You're going the other way. I'm confused. Sorry. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, do it that way. It's fine. I get confused when everybody's facing different directions. I lose my rights and lefts. Okay, take your outside arm up. So for most of us, I think it's the left arm for everybody. Left arm up. Okay, now here's what we're doing. You're gonna lift up your right leg, your inside leg, bring your elbow and your knee together, round your spine. Try to touch. Good. And then inhale and tap back down. Good. And then exhale, elbow and knee. Pull your navel to your spine. Inhale up. Couple more. Exhale, elbow to knee. Pull your belly back. Inhale. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, elbow and knee together. Inhale, come on up. And 1 more time. Exhale and inhale. Good. And rest for a moment. Okay. Turn around or turn your chair around. I'm not going to confuse things anymore. Just do the other side. Do the other side, whatever that is. Okay, stand on the other leg. So that we're going to have the inside hand, left hand on the chair back, right arm up. You can have your feet a little wide. Okay, then it's opposite elbow to knee. So elbow to knee, crunch in, and then tap down. And then exhale, elbow to knee, good. And inhale, open up. Exhale, navel to spine. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. All the breath out. Good. And extend the arm and the leg. Good. Release down. Okay, turn and face your chair. Move your chair forward so you have mat behind you. We're going to go into lunge now. So we're going to go right foot forward. And you can have your foot kind of underneath the chair so you're in really close. And then walk your back foot back as far as you can. Yeah. Now make your back leg straight until you feel, so maybe you're already feeling a stretch in your thigh and your back thigh. Really keep that back leg extending out long, but maybe bend your front knee a little deeper. Yeah. Good. Now, instead of leaning forward with your torso, take your shoulders back over your hips. Yes. Anybody feeling this in your low back? If you feel it in your low back, tone your belly. If you don't feel it in your low back, tone your belly anyway. Shoulders back. If you feel a balance, you can take your right arm up to the sky. You could do one arm at a time, or you could try both arms together just for a breath, or you could just switch arms. Take the right hand down, take the left arm up. Stay balanced, please. That's the most important. Good. 1 more breath wherever you are. Nice. That's it. And then hands to the chair and step your feet together. Find center for a moment. Okay. Left foot steps forward underneath the chair. Right foot back. Go long with that back leg. So step back as far as you can. Back heel should be off the floor for this. It's a lunge. It's not a warrior. We'll get there maybe. All right. And then bend your left knee towards the chair. Keep extending the back leg long. Keep it as straight as you can. Right leg straight. Then tone your belly. Then move your shoulders back. Head back. Maybe it feels like a little bit of a back bend already. Probably does. Then maybe left arm up. Maybe both arms. Maybe switch arms. Whatever you did on the first side. Stay balanced wherever you are. If you feel wobbly, squeeze your legs together. That helps. Maybe you want to try for a second at air time. Okay, hands back down. All right, step forward. Good, and just take a little march out. Okay, now we are going to take it into warrior one. So same position of body parts, but the back heel goes down onto the floor. So we're going to go right foot forward. And then left heel down, so you can take a few steps back, but your heel is going to be on the floor for this version. Warrior one, heel down. But toes can turn out a little bit. So that helps with the balance. Yeah, do you want to do it facing the wall, Herb, so you can hold them? You're okay? Okay. Bend your right knee over your right ankle. Push into your left heel. Left heel down if you can. Same thing we just did in the lunge. Now shoulders back. Belly back, head back. Maybe one arm up. Maybe switch arms. Maybe you're just holding on because that's a better option for you, and you can still open through the front of the chest and broaden your collarbones, even with the hands on the chair. One more breath right where you are. Nice, you guys. All right, hands back down for balance. Step your feet under you. Come to center for a moment, and then we'll switch feet. Left foot forward. Right foot back, right heel down. So you can turn that back foot out. If it's hard to get the heel down, turning the back heel up will help a little bit. Bend your left knee over your left ankle. Right leg straight. Shoulders back. Head back. Collarbones broad. Maybe stay there, or maybe one arm up, both arms up, whatever you did on the first side. Work it here. Are you breathing? Steady in your breath, even if the body is wobbly. All right, hands back to the chair for balance, and step your feet together. Well done. Okay, turn the chair. We're gonna come back down to sit. Okie dokie. Sit towards the front edge, so you've got a little bit of space. Okay, we're gonna do a hip stretch. So you're gonna cross your right ankle on top of your left knee. Yeah, as best you can. Good. Pinky side of my foot on the block and let that knee go to the side. Is that okay? I'm gonna take it a little back. That other foot, hand. Let's get me situated here. Go this way. No, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, so that the knee can, how's that? So you get a little hip stretch. Okay. So right knee down towards the floor. Flex your right foot. Sit up nice and tall. Good. If you're getting a big hip stretch, just stay where you are. If you want, you can hold your foot and you can lift it up. I know that's not going to work for everybody, but I'm just offering it as an option. And then you can do a little rocking. Yep. Knee to the side. Yeah, there you go. That's good. Feel a little stretch in your hip? Yeah. Good. Okay, good. And then place the ankle back down wherever, whatever it was on, and then lean forward. Shouldn't feel this in your knee. Keep your foot active. You can use your hand to gently press your right thigh bone down towards the floor and lean forward now. Let your head release, your neck soft. Inhale, come on back up. Okay, uncross, switch. Yeah, that's it. Knee towards the left ankle on top. What's something under your ankle? Does that feel like, does that bother your ankle on the metal? It's okay?
Yeah, that's just the right spot.
Okay, okay. All right, sit up tall.
You get used to it.
I know, but you don't have to. You can just put a blanket over it so it's not as pokey. All right, if you did the cradle on the first side, do the cradle, do a little rock. Yeah. Yeah, you can even just do like up and down. Yeah, like that. How's that? Yep. A little rock side to side. Just go moving the hip. Okay. And then put it back down and lean forward. If you like that extra pressure, your left hand can press down on your left thigh a little bit. You can lean forward. Yeah. Keep your sit bones even on your chair. Let your neck relax, face soften, jaw, shoulders relax. 2 more deep breaths right where you are. All right, good. Slowly inhale. Come on up, uncross. Okay, take your feet wide apart now. Scoot to the edge. Hands to your heart. Lean forward like you're in a squat, because you are in a squat. Elbows to your inner knees. Elbows inside your knees. Now squeeze your knees into your elbows. At the same time, broaden your collarbones. So you're feeling a little resistance between elbows and knees. Squeeze your legs in, push your elbows out wide. Maybe lean forward a little bit more. That's it. Inhale, come on up. We're going to do one more. You could do the same thing if you want. You can do it with your hips off the chair, just letting your legs do more of the work, or just stay in the chair if that's a better option for you. So hands to heart, lean forward, elbows inside knees. If you want to lift your butt and hover for a moment, squeeze your legs, let the legs do more of the work. You can just hover or just stay right where you are. But either way, arms and legs pressing out and in and out. Good. Hips back down and come on back up. Good. Take your legs out in front, about hip distance apart. Stretch your legs out long. Good. Don't lock out your knees. Push your heels down so you feel support around your knees, but not so much that your knees are locked out. And then we're going to walk the hands down the legs any amount. You can go, you can stay up high on the legs. You can go to the shins. Of course, if you can reach the feet, you can go to the feet. Of course, if you can reach the floor, you can go to the floor. Take a forward bend. That's it. Let your head release. Breathe into the back of your lungs, the back of your ribs, the space between the shoulder blades. As muscles worked hard today, we did a lot of front body opening, so now just let them relax. Do a little bit of turning the head a little bit, loosen up the back of your neck, let it release. Close your eyes and turn in. Turn to your heart. Turn to your higher self, to the place inside yourself that feels so connected, even though we are all also so different. Walk your hands back up your legs. Come on up. Good. Rebend your knees. Place your fingers underneath your right thigh. So both hands underneath your right thigh. Lift up the foot. Good. Straighten out the leg any amount. And then point your foot and flex. And point. And flex. Good. Couple. Point. Flex. One. Good. Rebend that knee. Take it down. Second side. Place your fingers behind your left leg. Stretch it out. Point. Flex. Set the back of the leg, top of the leg, and step back down, scoop back in your chair a little bit. Just take one side bend here. Hold the chair leg and lean to the left. Hold the chair leg with the left arm, stretch your right arm up. Lean into the side. And then inhale, come up. Over to the second side, right hand holds the chair, left arm up to the side. Good, inhale, back up. Okay, and then you're going to sit back into your seat. If you want to put a blanket behind you or blocks under your feet, we can do that. We're going to do a little called a metta meditation. It's metta means loving kindness. And it's a way of just coming into our own hearts and sharing up with ourselves and out into the world. So get comfortable in your body. If you want to lean back, so you can relax a little bit, you can lean back. Just let your body soften a little. Have your heels right underneath your knees, so feet as wide as you need to, so your legs can feel relaxed. Hips and pelvis can feel relaxed. Shoulders relaxed. So the way we do this is we offer love first to ourselves. So hold yourself in your awareness, the whole of your being. Parts you love and the parts you don't love so much. Whole of your being. Your most surface self and your highest self. And say to yourself, may you be healthy. May you be happy. May you have peace of mind and ease of being. Bring into your awareness someone that you love, that you care for very deeply, a beloved in your life. Hold them in your awareness. Say to them, May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you have peace of mind and ease of being. Bring to your awareness someone who's challenging you right now. Be someone in your personal life or a figure that represents something to you, struggling with any of the others, the thems, of the us and the thems. Say to them, may you be healthy. May you be happy. May you have peace of mind, ease of being. Just release any image that you're holding. Just hold this sense of loving kindness in your heart, flowing from you out into the world, your highest self, to touch into everyone in your life that you come in contact with. Sit quietly, rest in that center of your being, the essence. Just love itself. So gently, breath deepen. Let your awareness rise back to the surface. As you're ready, bring your hands together. Have emotions like jealousy or anger or hatred. They're coming from Mayiya Mala, brain mechanism we have categorized to differentiate. So when those emotions arise, we can name it, we can know it, we can turn back to the love that is the deeper, higher self, beneath this veil that is the surface and that is part each of us and all of humanity. Send each other, ourselves, each other off with a blessing for wholeness, for peace. Let's chant one Om to close. If you'd like to join, take in a deep breath. Namaste. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you. That's right.
Oh, sorry. Smiling. Okay, so it's not really a joke.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
As
Yeah.
well as I have a challenge.
You are?
I picked a couple.
Oh, no, it didn't?
I
It
heard,
didn't?